It's me again. Hello, Momofthreepossibles. Thank you for coming back to watch. As promised from my last video, we are going to go through a few exercises for diastasis recti or diastasis recti. And like I said, it's a scientific word, so I can say it however I want. If you didn't watch that video, please go back, watch it, and kind of learn about what diastasis recti is and what causes that. Basically, I'm going to show you a few exercises today. If you watched my last video, this would be just a continuation of that. This is a beginner exercise for people trying to heal their split or their gap that they get from pregnancy. And like I said, I'm going to do a few levels of this. This is the very beginner exercise. When I think about diastasis recti, it's an injury, okay? And when you get injured, you have to start out slow. So sort of like a runner, if they tear their Achilles tendon, you don't put them out back on the field and tell them to go do sprints, okay? You start them out slow, they start with walking, and you progress from there. And so what we're going to do, we're not gonna go straight into those crunches and push-ups, because if you have a diastasis recti, those exercises will actually worsen that for you. So the first exercise we're going to do is going to be the marching in place. Last week we learned the breathing exercise where you want to make sure that you tuck in your navel and pull it close to your spine. Okay, it's not just sucking in. Remember, you're tightening your belly muscles and you're pulling in your navel so it's closer to your spine. You want to have this at all times when you're doing any exercise that is going to help you heal your core. And so the first one, what you want to do is you want to lay down. And remember, all these exercises, they're not about quantity, it's about the quality. So take it slow and take your time and know that it is possible to heal this gap that you have achieved from pregnancy or from any other injury. So what you want to do, lay down flat, tighten your belly, suck in your navel, and we're going to do the marching in place. And what you want to do is you want to bring your feet all the way down closer to your bottom, and you're just pretty much going to march in place. Okay, so we're going to march in place. Make sure your belly is tight. Feel for the tension. And what we want to do is we want to do about 20 of these. I am not sure how many I've done so far, but I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the 20. You do 20 of these. Make sure the tension is always here. And once you get to 20, you stop and you rest, okay? And while I'm resting, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you don't want to do when you're doing these exercises. You always want to check to make sure that your belly is not bulging. Okay, if your belly is bulging while you're doing that, it means that you're putting in too much pressure and you're not holding in your abdominal muscles the way you're supposed to. We don't want the bulging because the bulging is going to worsen our gap. All right, I think our rest time is over. You want to rest no more than 30 seconds to 45 seconds. So then we're going to do another 20 of these. We're just going to march in place. And I have my belly tight, navel sucked in. Make sure you're breathing. And you should feel this right here. Now I think we are at 20. And we're going to rest. And then we do it again for another set of 20. And I'll let you do this because I don't want this video to be too long. All right, we're going to do a second exercise. Remember, we didn't do the third set of 20. But if you're doing this at home, I want you to do the sets 3 times, doing about 10 to 20. If you can get to 20, that will be perfect. But if you can't, anywhere from 10 to 20 is going to be good. All right, so then we're going to do the second exercise, which is the head lift. With the head lift, what you want to do is you want to slowly lift your head up and bring your chin towards your chest. okay? You can come as far as you can to your comfort level. You don't want any bulging. Stomach tight, belly sucked in closer to the spine. And we're going to do this about 10 to 20 of those. That's 10 there. While you're doing that, make sure your belly is tight. Don't forget that. And we're going to do this 2 times, but when you're doing this by yourself at home, make sure you're doing it 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps, okay? So let's do that, the head lift again. You want to lift slowly. Chin to your chest, make sure you're not bulging. And take it slow, because it's about quantity. No, not quantity. Quality and not quantity. It's not about how many you can do, but how good you can do them, so that every time you bring your chin to your chest, you're feeling the tension, your belly is not bulging, and your navel is sucking in. To make it a little more difficult, when you bring your chin to your chest, you can hold for 2 seconds. And then you rest. And then you rest. Hold. And then rest. And that's what we're going to do for this exercise. We're going to move on to our next exercise. Remember what we learned: when you want to get up, don't just get up. You want to roll to your side. Use your arms to help you get up, because if you get up just like that, you are harming and worsening your gap. All right, I am going to end the video here. I am going to do a part 2 of this exercise. We just did 2 exercises, and in my last video we went through 2 other exercises. So we have 4 exercises now. I'm going to end this video here, and I'll do a part 2. So stay tuned and check out my second video, which will be a part 2 of the exercises for diastasis recti. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the little bell button, which is for the notification, so that you will know when I upload a new video. But please hit that button in the corner that says click here to subscribe. Subscribe, hit like, and hit that bell button so that you can get notifications when I post new videos. Thank you for watching. Love you all, Mompossibles. Mwah.